Welcome one and all to my Let's Play of Planescape Torment. It's a game produced by Black Isle Studios. Here is their logo playing now. Of course, games back in the day used to kick off with this sort of thing. And also brought to you by the wonderful people of TSR. It's a company that has been defunct for quite some time, but most people would know them from games like Dungeons and Dragons. They originally did publish that sort of thing, and the spin-off games like Planescape Torment, which we are going to be playing today. Alright, we're going to be getting into the opening movie track, so I'm going to be silent for that. Welcome folks to the menu screen of Planescape Torment. Alright, it's not really apparent where it is actually to quit here. It's actually the Abyss if you're playing this for the first time, but we are going to create a new life. Now, character customization in Planescape Torment is you are playing this guy, the Nameless One, and we get to choose what stats we have. Now, I believe this is based off of 2nd edition D&D, so you get your general attributes here: strength, wisdom, constitution, intelligence, dex, that sort of thing. We have 21 character points to start with, so I'm going to go for a fighter type. So we're going to boost on strength. It also gives you a bit of a description about what the stats actually mean. We're going to go... Shall we go percentile strength? That's not too bad. +1 to hit, +3 damage. You can go all the way to 18... this actually... it's not 00, it's 100. +3 to hit and +6 damage is not bad, but I would really like to have some extra points to spread around elsewhere. So we are just going to go with 1860, I think. +2 to hit, +3 damage is pretty good. So we're going to go for a fighter build. Going to have a high constitution, give me some extra hit points, and we're going to go some dex as well. I would like to get some charisma. Maybe if I drop a couple points out of constitution and put a couple points into charisma. Maybe a little bit less in dex. Above average. Okay. So we're definitely focused on strength. We've got reasonable constitution, gives us some hit points. Our armor class isn't really buffed that much, but our charisma should help us in the future, I hope. To be quite honest, I've never actually finished this game, so it's going to be a ride for everybody. Right, here we are, main screen.
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Who are you? Me? The skull seems indignant. How about you start, Scabby? Who are you? We're going to go... I don't know, I can't seem to remember. You don't remember? Must have been some night you had. Better hope nobody... You didn't hurt anyone. The name's Mort. Hail and well met and all that wash. He pauses for a moment. Say, I have to ask, are you one of those sensates into self-mutilation, or did someone give you those scars? Sensates? Don't know what sensates are. Oh, you are in for a treat. They're this group of bashers who are all about experiencing the planes, all the planes have to offer, right? Including, well, forget it for now. How about those scars? Scars? It's like some basher decided to paint you with a knife. You're scarred all over, even on your back, except... Pauses. Say, you've got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Burke. Spells out something. What does it say? Looks like directions, Mort clears his throat. Let's see. Starts with... I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to centre yourself. Amongst your possessions is a journal that will shed some light to the dark of the matter. Farrell can fill you in on the rest of the chart if he's not already in the dead book already. What? Don't lose the journal or we'll be up to Styx again. Whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happened to you, or they'll put you in a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farrell. No wonder my back hurts. Do you know anybody named Farrell? Nobody I know. Then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find this guy. Once we get out of here, that is. Did I have a journal with me when I was lying here? No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, you look like you got enough of a journal written on your body. Do you know someone named Farrell? Okay, we've gone over that. How do I get out of here? Well, now that is a good question. Sand's running through the glass for you, Chief. The dustmen find you. They attempt to correct your resurrection problem by tossing you in the crematorium. If you keep playing dead, you'll go to the crematorium anyway. It's a Morton's choice, eh? What to do? What should I do? From where I'm sitting, it's obvious you need to get out of here. Me, I can afford to wait. The only danger I'm in is dying of boredom. We could lend each other a hand. Yeah, keep talking. I may not look like it, but I can help you out of here. If you help me out of here. I haven't got hands, so I'm in a bit of a quandary. You're missing what's in your cranium, while I got plenty of experience and know how to get you out of this dive. We cooperate, and we can both come out ahead. Deal, Burke? Oh my god, that was a bad pun. Alright. Deal. I have a bad feeling that fate has destined we travel together, Mort. Fate can go squat on a halberd for all I care. Listen, Chief, pay attention to how often bad and fate show up in the same sentence, and you'll catch on that one of life's little mysteries. Best thing to do is tell fate to wrap itself in a razor vine. There's always another option that fate never lets on. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Alright then, come on, let's leave this place, the laugh. Okay. The doors out of here are locked. We'll need to get the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labour. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack them first. So I should attack one of these corpses and loot it for the key. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Note, search the shelves for this room for a weapon to attack the zombies with. Alright, I'll look for one. One last thing, those corpses are slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is being like kissed with the battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember, you can run, they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Note, to run, hold down the control key and left click the area you want to run to. Alright, thanks for the advice. So if I hold down the control key...
Alright, I'm gone.
What's up? Okay.
Okay. There is definitely something wrong here. Okay,
right.
that is not actually we're not actually running there. Right, so let's scroll this around and explore. Okay, that gives us bandages. Is there a loot all button? Oh, we just click it. Okay. Done. That
Locked.
is a door. Ah, this is a scalpel. Alright, you found the scalpel. Now go get those corpses, and don't worry, I'll stay back and provide some valuable tactical advice. Maybe you could help me, Mort. I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by. I mean in attacking the corpse. Me, I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I'll just get in the way. Oh, alright then. Time to introduce corpses to the second death then. Okay, although you can select the attack cursor from the quick menu by pressing A, key toggles the attack cursor without using the menu. Let's go. But I want to actually go to my inventory to start off with and equip my scalpel. So now I'm armed. Escape to get out of that. So if I press A, let's go get this worker. Alright. Obviously there's nothing to get from there. There's nothing to get from there either. System of rails is running through the whole room. It looks like it looks like the slab... What? It looks like the slabs in the room can be moved around on these rails. Whoops. Okay. Zombie. This corpse head lolls back and forth on its shoulders. Judging by the angle of its neck, it looks like this man has been hanged. The number 285 has been painted on the side of his head. Interesting. Examine the corpse, see if it's carrying a key. The corpse is carrying nothing, but you happen to notice his hands are heavily bandaged. The bandages could be useful if the corpse was disposed of first. I guess you don't have the key. You don't happen to know which of the other corpse friends has the key out of this place. I might as well ask. Chief, they can't hear you, alright? They're dead. But you're dead and you're talking to me. Yeah, but I'm special. Death couldn't kill my zest for life. These corpses here... Mort rolls his eyes. They probably didn't have much as personality to begin with. I see. Look, Chief. Watching you try to swap charts with these corpses isn't doing much for my morale. Let's leave the corpse talk to the barmies, alright? Alright, then, let's go. Alright, well... It was worth trying to talk to him. Let's attack him instead. I'm looking for the key. Let's try asking that one. Yeah, they're dead. Blah blah blah. I see. Let's go. I can't attack that one for some reason. I can attack this one though. Oh, I took some damage. Okay, we'll attack this one. Come on, hit. There we go. Corpse's room covered in blood, completely gutted. There's nobody here. There's nobody else here. Right.
Done. Done.
What's that? Ah. Bandages. Okay, good. More bandages. Do we actually have a search option? Map screen, rest, option screen.
I'm gone.
Okay. We've killed all the zombies in here, except they don't really have a key.
Locked.
I need a key.
Done. All right.
Select spell, select item, select special ability. I don't have a special ability. Dialogue. Well, alright, you took care of the right corpse. Now you got to find the key. It should have been on the body. There, drop item appeared on a pile beside the creature. Move the cursor over the area. Okay, make sure you haven't missed anything. Ah, must have been right here.
Done.
It's a little hard to actually see in amongst all these colours. There's the key. Beautiful. Now we can unlock the door. Okay. Psst, some advice, Chief. I'll keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any of these corpses in the dead book that necessary, especially the Fems. Plus, killing them out or might draw the caretakers here. I don't think you mentioned it before. Who are these caretakers? They call themselves the Dustmen. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an adult bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everyone should die, sooner better than later. I'm confused. Why do these Dustmen care if I escape? Weren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die, sooner better than later. You think the corpses that you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? Well, I suppose. Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any of the female corpses. Why? Well, are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead chits are their last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys, no lopping up their limbs, things like that. Last chance? What are you talking about? Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See where I'm going? Eh? No, I don't actually. Chief, we've already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We have something to talk about. They appreciate men with our kind of death experience. Wait, didn't you say that I'm not dead? Well, alright, you may not be dead, but I am. Look from where I am standing. I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Mort starts clacking his teeth, as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, but that's not likely. Alright, but where do these corpses come from? Death visits the plains every day, Chief. These shabblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Alright, okay, alright, I'll try and remember that. Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a little bit addled after your kiss with death, So I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, if you've got questions, ask me, alright? Yeah, okay. We've figured that out. Alright, if I have any questions, I'll ask you. 2nd, you're half as forgetful as you seem to be. Start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you won't forget. If I had a journal that I was supposed to have with me, I'd do that. Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. Alright, couldn't hurt. I'll make a new one then. Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on important things like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. Fair enough. To access your journal, select the journal button in the lower right hand. Yep. Okay, I got it. Let's go.
Updated my journal.
Okay, he's not attacking me. That's okay, that's fine.
All right.
Bloodstains, rust, another. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we can't interact with those tables.
Done.
It's probably going to tell me it's. Oh no, we can't open that. Is there anything around? Actually, let's explore. I have the urge to explore everything. Okay, that doesn't do much. I mean, I can go through and kill everything for experience, but if I don't have to, I won't. Uh-oh. Powers Above. That's one hell of a book. What is it? If I were to guess, that's the book where they scratch the name of every poor sod that's unfortunate enough to get dumped off here. Could my name be in there? Well, I guess. To find out, you need to rally your bone box with that floating Dusty over there. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Well, I need answers. I'm going to go speak with him. Alright, let's go speak with him then, shall we? Dialogue. Whoops. Actually. Yep. Let's go speak with the Dusty. The scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow, like old parchment. Charcoal grey eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows from the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pens. Greetings. Whoa, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak with this scribe. He might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with a Dusty should be the last thing. Okay, click for more. Before Mork can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we get out of this place, the better. Before Mork can finish, the scribe's grey eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy on me, Restless One. He places down his quill. But I do not count deafness amongst my ailments. Restless One, do you know me? Know you? There is a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, Restless One, no more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always, the question, and the wrong question, as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am dull. That question was but the first dull. There is much I wish to know.
Updated my journal.
Very well. What did you wish to know? What is this place? You are in the mortuary, Restless One. Again, you have come. Before he can finish, Dal breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment, he calms himself and his breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. This is the waiting room for all of those about to depart the shadow of this life. Tell me of the mortuary. This is where the dead of the sigil are brought and to be interred or cremated. This is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left this shadow of life and walked the path to the true death. Dal's voice drops in concern. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. Okay. Shadow of life? Yes, a shadow. You see, Restless One, this life is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickering in what life once was. This life where we end up after we die. And here we remain, trapped, caged, until we achieve the true death. True death? True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, of sensation and of passion. Dal coughs and then gives a ragged breath. A state of purity. It sounds like oblivion. Why would anybody want that? It is worse than remaining in this shadow of what once life was? I think not. Shadow of life. Yes, a shadow. Yes, we've read that one. Tell me some more about the mortuary. This is where the dead of Sigil is brought. Yep. Okay. We've done the true death. Wounds? Yes, the wounds that decorate your body. They look like they've been sent a lesser man along the path of the true death, but it seems as many of them have healed already. Dal coughs violently for a minute and then steadies himself. But those are only surface wounds. Only surface wounds? What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
I speak of the wounds of the mind. You have forgotten much, have you not? Perhaps your true wounds run much deeper than the scars that decorate your surface. Dal coughs again. But there is something that only you would know for certain. I see. I had some other questions. Do you know who I am?
Updated my journal.
I know scant little of you, Restless One. I know little more of those who have journeyed with you that now lie in our keeping, Dal sighs. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, Restless One. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. There are others that have journeyed with me, and are they here?
Updated my journal.
You do not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hold down below? I thought she had travelled with you in the past. Dal looks like he is about to start coughing again, then catches his breath. Am I mistaken? Where is her body? The Northwest Memorial on the floor below us. Check that B is there. Her name should be on one of the memory plaques. Perhaps that will revive her memory. I don't know. I don't ever recall travelling with a woman. Dal makes no response to this. He simply stares at you in silence. Alright, so Northwest and the flow below us. Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is the most obvious exit, and they will not let anyone other than Dustman pass. Dal breaks into a ragged cough, then continues. One of the guards by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. Any other questions we might want to try? And what do you do here? I am a scribe, a cataloguer of all the shells that come to the mortuary. Dal coughs again, and then takes a deep breath. As long as the stream of corpses flow through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. Yep. You sound ill. Are you not well? I am close now to the true death, Restless One. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find peace that I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal sphere. Dal gives a ragged sigh. The plains hold no more wonders for one such as I. The eternal boundary? The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death. Okay, fair enough. Other questions? Are you certain? Is there some way I might be able to help you? I do not wish to live forever, nor live again in the restless one. I could not bear it. All right, so be it. Farewell, Dal. As you turn to leave, Dal speaks. Know this, I do not envy you, restless one. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it, and at some point your path will return you here. Dal coughs, the sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of all things, flesh and bone. Then perhaps we will meet again, Dal. Okay. So, I wonder...
Done.
Are there stairs downwards? What's in this shelf? Anything? No, nothing.
Done.
How sad. There is nothing there.
I'm gone.
Is there anything else? Oh,
Done.
yeah, there's something to explore here. It's always good to check everything. Oh, yep, here we go. There's some gold and some fist irons. Let's check my inventory. Okay, scalpel is 1 to 3 piercing. Fist irons, not used by measures, 2 to 4 crushing. Okay, so... So that is definitely place, and I'll definitely be characterized as a fighter, so there is that. Okay, so now we can do a little bit more damage. What's in here? Nothing.
I'm gone.
Alright. So... I would much like to find
I'm
this
gone.
Female companion.
I'm gone.
Hang on. Here's someone to talk to. Evine. Evine, you see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with her fingers. Greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Their fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse chest like knives removing organs. What's wrong with your hands? The woman makes no response.
Updated my journal.
She's a tiefling, Chief. She's got the fiend blood in her veins, usually caused by some ancestor of theirs sharing the knickers of some demon or another. Makes some of them addled in the head, and addled looking too. Tap the woman, get her attention. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are a rotten yellow with the small orange dots for her pupils. She sees you, and her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Greetings? She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting, as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes makes her terribly nearsighted. You, she clacks her talon fingers together and makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice and bring here to Evine. Go, go, go. You've been assigned a quest. Quest displays in a diary, blah, blah, blah. Yep, okay.
Updated my journal.
So we have a quest now.
All right.
So, embalming fluid and thread. Excuse me. must be...
I'm gone.
somewhere around here.
I'm gone.
Nope. Nothing in there for sure.
All right. I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm gone. Done.
Well, this has been definitely interesting. Thank you all for joining me for this first episode of Planescape Torment. We'll be back next episode, continuing to explore this area. If you've liked the video and would like to see more of the series, do go ahead and click that like button for me. And of course, if you're interested in anything else I've done in the past or doing currently, do go ahead and check out one of the playlists on the side, or even duck down to the channel page. Alright folks, well, I've been Raetac. I shall see you next time.